more total body stuff today. There wasn't any like specific requests from Tara in general. So we're gonna get up, we're gonna move around a little bit, more dynamic warm up before we get into some static stretching. So I'll try and address some of the imbalances that tend to develop from sitting too much. So usually like hip flexors, upper back, okay? So we're gonna start with the one we always start with. Take your right foot forward, left foot back, short split stance. And then we're gonna reach up, look up, push up off the back toes, get yourself really long, and then sweep your arms back, push your hips back, and lift your front toes. Okay, so let's do several more like that. And feel free to move at your own speed. So if you wanna hold one position longer, I can't see you, so you can do whatever you would like as long as you're still moving. Last one, forward and back on this side. Okay, let's switch legs. And up and down, forward and back. Or I guess if you really need like a rest break, you can lay down like my dog over here is. So some of you could probably use that as well. Let's do one more like this. Okay, so feet together. We're gonna take arms up and step left and reach right. Okay, so we're just gonna repeat that a few times. So we're opening up that space really below your ribs on the left side. So we step and reach. Okay, let's go the other way. Two more like this. Okay, go ahead and release arms. So we're gonna line up our feet. We always wanna stack our joints well. So feet are parallel, and then we're gonna do hip width apart. Okay, so where your bones are, not where your flesh is, okay? So we're gonna take a reach up, get really long, and then bend your knees a little bit, push your hips back and fold forward. Okay, so we're gonna do a few more sweeps like that, up and down. So we just don't wanna round through the back here. That's why bending your knees is helpful and pushing your hips back. Okay, this time you're gonna release your arms to the ground and just let them hang, and then let your head hang. And if you want, you can grasp opposite elbows with opposite hands, and then do some little swings side to side. Make sure your knees stay a little bit bent here. Okay, then release your arms and walk your hands up your legs until you're standing again, so we don't get a head rush. Okay, so take arms out really wide, send thumbs back, and then reach forward and round through the back. And we'll do that a couple more times. Okay, this time send thumbs back, but then just lift your spine tall, and we're gonna take arms to 90 degrees. Okay, so then you push your palms down and then lift back up. We're just doing some rotations through the shoulders. Okay, now keep elbows back, hands up, and then just pretend like you're sliding your elbows along the wall. Now, if you have a wall close by, this would be great. You'd want to slide elbows in the back of your hands up and down the wall. Again, make sure your knees aren't locked. Knees stay a tiny bit soft. Okay, release arms. All right, shake it out a little bit. We're going to move into a lunge position. So I'll just turn sideways, but take one foot forward and the other leg back. Okay, and then we're going to bend the front leg. So line up, ears over shoulders, okay, and then shoulders over hips. Okay, so then we're gonna take hands to your heart, you know, we're doing a yoga lunge here, and then push up and down on the back foot. So your heel goes up and down. Okay, now come back to your lunge and turn and plant the back foot. And then reach your elbow, same side elbow, to your knee. Okay, we're doing another yoga lunge. So if it's right knee, then it's right elbow. Okay, if it's left knee, it's left elbow on the knee. And then take the top hand to the hip. Sorry, I didn't call out which side. It probably would have helped if I had said that. Okay, then roll your shoulder back and get your spine really long. And now see if you can straighten the front leg out, and then your hand can come to your shin or even on your, or right above your knee. Okay, so you're just planting your hand, and you might feel your hamstring, your inner thigh. Okay, let's come up. Just unwind yourself, and we will switch sides. Okay, so back heel is up, hands to heart, front knee is bent, and then push up and down on the back foot. If this is hard for you with your balance, then just grab onto something like a table or a chair. Okay, remember to stack ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Okay, we're gonna turn and plant the back heel. So then elbow comes down to knee, so it's same arm, same elbow, and then top hand to hip. Okay, roll the shoulder back. Pull your spine really long. So just think about making your spine as long as you can. And now we're going to start to straighten the front leg as your hand reaches down and plants on your shin or right above your knee, wherever you feel safe with. Okay, let's hold there a little bit longer. And then go ahead and come all the way back up. Okay. So feet planted, we're going to bring feet together and feet parallel. And you can either put hands on hips or hands at your heart, wherever you're comfortable. And we're going to go up and down on your toes. So all 10 toes. Because when we sit in chairs all day, your feet, they get a little sad. Their job is to carry your body. Okay, so now hold your heels up. If this is too much, then put your heels down, that's fine. And we're gonna do just little up and down pulses. So this is probably a bit of a challenge for quads, your calves. Okay, now put your heels down and come back up. Okay, moving into a hip stretch. Left foot planted. Okay, zip up your core because that'll give you stability and balance, and then we're going to cross ankle over knee. Again, you can grab onto something if you need it for balance. And then hips go back. Now if you want, release hands and bring them to your calf. Let's hold there a little bit. If you want, you can do some pointing and flexing with the foot or even some circles. Okay, and now drive down through your bottom leg and stand all the way up and release. Okay, let's do the other side. So start by shifting weight, zip up your core, cross the ankle, and hips go back. We'll pause here for a minute, stretch out the hip. Hold it there a little bit longer. Now you can do point and flex with the ankle or circles, whatever you want to do. And bring it back up. Okay, we are going to wake up our hips and our glutes a little bit. So you have two options here. Option one is just a big step tap. Option two is a little hop. Okay? So you can do a step or a hop. You can pretty much do whatever you want with your arms. Okay, now we're gonna see if you can stop and balance. So step or hop, stop and balance. Step or hop. Yeah, that's a little harder. Okay, one more each side. Holding and balancing. and release. Okay, good job. We're gonna finish up big arm circles. And then the other way. And other arm. And other way. And then let's do a quick ear to shoulder. Ear to shoulder. Just really try and relax the neck and the shoulders. And then bring the head back to the center. Okay, you guys are all done.